Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
G'day everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. Today is actually Kathy's birthday since she's at work. So to surprise her, we're going to bake her a cake. This is going to be like a chocolate chip sponge cake. And we're going to make some icing. We've got some rose pink icing. It's nice and pink. And yeah, I've got to get some candles because I forgot to get them when we were at the shop. So we're going to get started. So I've got all my ingredients here, ready to go. We've got self-raising flour, salt, some sugar, we've got egg, we've got baking powder, we've got cocoa powder, we've got chocolate chips here, and we've got a couple of bowls to make with. So let's get this underway. Okay, take two. I'm going to go by a recipe. This is, I'll put the link down below. This is from taste.com.au. This pretty much says everything that I need to use. Now I'm going to make a confession. I've never really baked a cake before, so like not on my own anyway. So this is kind of a bit of an experiment. Sadly, we're experimenting on Kathy's birthday, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. And when I was at the shop, I did look to see if there was like cake, but I had mud cake, and she's not really a big fan of mud cake. So I was like, oh, I better make it then. So it says to grease the tray. We won't do that yet, we'll do that after. Place the sugar, milk and butter into a large saucepan. Alright, we're ready. Let's keep going, so let's keep stirring this. We're going to put in the cocoa with the sifter. So I'll show you here. It's yeah, like it's just coming to like a black kind of syrup, a brown syrup, like a chocolate syrup. That's what we're kind of working on here. Just trying to bake up the butter. Use a whisk. Okay, I'm gonna use a whisk. That's probably better. It just kind of like breaks up the cocoa powder a little bit. So we're doing a really low heat now. You don't want to boil it. We're just melting everything. So you're just making sure that the butter is melted and the sugar is completely dissolved. So after this is all kind of mixed together, we're going to take it off the heat and we're going to let it dissolve. We'll let it sit for 5 minutes. Better if I had the light on. There you go, that's to see, you can actually see it now. There's the cocoa and sugar, butter, bicarb. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take this off the heat. And I'm going to go change the nappy. Okay, so what I've done so far is I've put in half a cup of self-raising flour and just 2 like heaped tablespoons or just tablespoons of flour into here. And I'm going to whisk. And then once this is all smooth, I'm going to repeat and do that again. So there's going to be 1 full cup of self-raising flour and 4 tablespoons of normal plain flour. So I was off the heat here. I don't have any heat anymore, so I can just, you know, I'm just mixing. This is just going to be, hopefully, taste good. I'm going to be very sweet because I think I've put too much brown sugar in, but that's okay. Okay, so the battery died. I don't know where the other batteries are, so we're using the Osmo at the moment. So what I'm doing right now, we'll just flip the screen around, is we're just mixing this mixture. Just going to mix it so it's nice and smooth. We'll whisk it as hard as we can. Yeah, that's pretty much what all we have to do at the moment, is just whisk. Just whisk, whisk, whisk. Alright, so after this, I should have just greased it earlier, but I'm going to grease it now. We're just going to get some butter and we're just going to rub some butter around. So to do this, I've just got a little bit of butter. Okay, I'm going to put it in the paper towel. fold it twice to make a nice small square. Whack it in there. And then this is going to be our pan. We're going to go with a small pan, small square pan, and we're just going to rub the butter around. Alright, so you just, greased it up with the butter. Yeah, careful. She's picking up the sugar and saying it's let it go, meaning it's snow. She calls the movie Frozen, let it go. Let it go. Alright, come here, bub. Okay, so we've got our mixture here. And we're just going to continue whisking a little bit more. I really just want to make sure I get all the clumps out. And then we're going to place it into that pan. Just tap it on the bench. On the bench. Just. Alright. There we go. Flip. Alright, so that's the cake. I actually knocked a little bit of flour in there, but that should be okay. So that should be going to be our cake. We're going to whack it in the oven now. Just Veronica, slide over. Okay, how long we do it for?
Baby and me, Daddy.
45 to 55 minutes. Okay, hey Google, set a 40-minute countdown.
Alright, 40 minutes, and we're starting now.
Alright, so 40-minute countdown now, so that should at least be able to check. So then we get like a knife or a skewer, and you stab it in the middle, and if it comes out still running, you need to go on longer. What we're going to do now is we're going to make some icing sugar, which Veronica can help us with. So I've got a guest. My guest? Where's my guest? You gonna help us, hey? No, we're not making cookie. Remember, we're making the icing for the cake. Say hi! Hi with Elma. Okay, so we're gonna make this this icing. I've got a thing here which I can go by. So so what we're going to do is we've got to have unsalted butter. So we're just going to use probably 750 of that, a teaspoon of vanilla essence, 4 cups of icing sugar, which is probably only going to be used about 2. So we need to sift that, and a half cup of milk, and we'll just add the milk depending on what we think. Oh, Brown Bear's got Elmo. Super Brown Bear. Alright, so we're just going to kind of put all this together. I've got a little bowl here. We've got the icing sugar. So let's just whack it all in at once. We've got to melt this first. Melt the butter first. So I'm just going to melt it up a bit. Aww. Brown Bear and Elmo is Veronica's like favourite toy, isn't it? You talk to the people, Bubba. Tell them what you've been doing today. What did you do today? Did you go to the shop? What were you doing at the shop? Buying milk. The butter needs a room temperature, so I just put it in for 15 seconds in the microwave. Just so we're going to mix it up. I need to use a fork. Ding! The bell bell. The little vanilla extract or vanilla essence. We're just going to go gentle, gentle. Oi! Hardly put anything in. Next up, I've got a little spoon here. Now you're going to be the stirrer, okay? You're going to stir. So let me get a fork out for you. Okay, we're just going to add a cup for now. So that's 4 of these. This is a 1/4 cup measurement. Alright, now you're gonna mix it. Mix hard. Go. And we're just gonna do just one of these for now. So a quarter of a cup of milk. We'll just gradually do it up, because I don't want to overdo it. Mix hard, bub. When I was a kid, my mum used to make cakes every weekend, practically every weekend, and she used to always change the colour of the icing, and we used to take it to school. You can't do that anymore. You can't take cake to school anymore. So sorry, Veronica, you won't be able to have Grandma's cakes for recess. It's just not thickening up. Okay, now we're up for the fun bit. We've got rose pink, let me wait, hang on, I've got a bubble there. Rose pink icing. So we're just going to put a couple of drops. That's all it says, 4 to 6 drops. 1, 2, go, stir. What is it, bub? It's colouring. It's food colouring. So you've got to stir it in. This is the one I've got. It's a rose pink. Stir it in. Yeah, that's it. We're going to stir it hard. Stir it quick like this. Do you want to hold the camera? Okay, you can see. What colour is that, bub?
Pink. Pink, Daddy.
Pink.
Hello.
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 I can see.
Don't twist it around, otherwise people are going to get really dizzy. Alright, I think we're done with that. So we can set that aside now. Now we're finished with that. We'll just check on the cake. Yeah, cake is cooking away. It's rising as well, which is the main thing. Hey Google, how much longer? Hey Google, how much longer on the timer?
There's 2 minutes and 55 seconds
Oh, we'll
left.
test it. We'll test it up to 2 minutes. Alright, we're going to take the cake out of the oven. We're just going to test it to see if it's cooked thorough or not. Thorough. Stab it in the middle. It's coming pretty clean. I reckon it's cooked. Perfect. Okay. Now the hard bit. Here we have to flip it out and yeah, try and get the icing on. Hopefully it comes out in one piece. That's the decider. You can spend so much time creating a cake, and then when you have to actually flip it out and place it on your plate, and that could just get stuck to the bottom and it could just be everywhere. So we'll see what happens there. Stuck. Looks like it hasn't risen too much either. It's a very pyramid looking cake.
For mommy cake.
Yeah.
For daddy cake.
For mummy, Baba.
For mommy. For that rat.
Alright, let's flip it over.
Yeah.
It looks like a little brownie. I think I need to let it cool for a bit. I'm going to let it cool for a little bit. Just so, you know, it's not so hot on top. I reckon if I put the icing on top now, it'll just make it melt. So I really want to put the icing on top when it's not too hot. Yeah, alright, it's time to put the icing on the cake, so to speak. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a spoon. so runny. Whoa.
Whoa.
Super runny. This might be too runny. I don't know if this is a success or not, but it's a thought that counts, isn't it? Sprinkle some chocolate over it. Right there. They're running off the edge. I just hope it tastes nice. Don't we? Because otherwise it's going to be a big waste of ingredients and time. I'm playing the thought that counts card. I really wanted to make a cake, and you know, I've never really made a cake like this before. Like, you know, I make brownies, I've made brownies, and we make types of cakes. We've normally done it when Kathy's been around. So,
Daddy, open.
it looks so bad. Oh, I'm so upset. I don't know what I did wrong. Let me show you. I think it's safe to say don't follow my mixture. Because, just don't think it's right. See, it just looks a little bit like it's like all the mixtures run off the edge. It's like a thin layer of pink now. It's just a sludge of icing. I don't know. We tried. We'll show it to Kathy and see what she thinks when she comes home. I just think it's crap. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like it, Bub. You don't like it too? Yeah. I think ended up being a bit of a fail. Hopefully just cake itself tastes nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pack up all this. Kathy's going to come home. We might clean up a little bit so it's not such a huge mess in the house. When she gets home, then I'll go and buy some candles and maybe another cake. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, come open your gift. Mummy, wait for Mummy. Wait for Mummy, okay? This gift is from Christina and Michael. From Tata in Toto.
What's the other batteries for?
I don't know. Come on, just let's open this first.
She's already opening it. I know already what it is.
I don't know what it is, so open it.
Pretty good. Look at that. That's better.
Oh, that's a nice scarf. It's a
Burberry scarf.
Ah.
I'll put it in a wash first. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Nice job.
I open it.
You opened it. Look who's home. Hi, Mom. Happy birthday, Mom. Say it.
Thank you, Mom.
Aww.
Thank you. Happy birthday to you. Happy parade. Happy parade.
Give Mom a hug.
Happy parade.
3. Oh, good job.
She's telling me that she's making a happy birthday. Papa, miss?
Yeah, clean up now, Baba.
Wow, may surprise sila oh. Pa-chicken. So, sabi niya, kantan daw siya. Sabi ko, wala naman tayong lighter.
Kasi wala siyang kandong ba?
Wala, natak ng kando. Uy, salamat naman. Uy, ano ba yan? Niyak ako. Wala talaga kasi akong handa. Salamat, uy. Tsaka nag-work kasi ako. Lagyan natin sa ref.
Oo, malamig na yan. Sobrang sweet talaga ni Rizzo.
Kaya nga nagkakagulat. Spaghetti ka ba? Baba. What's this?
Pero ang ganda pala talaga ng New Zealand. Ganyan ko lang kita sa mga pictures.
That'd be quite a good cartoon.
I haven't seen it. Where is it?
Let's see. Iyak ka na.
Parang tanga to.
Pero gusto talaga niya may iyak.
Bakit ako iiyak?
Talaga ako buminaiiyak pa sa atin.
What's it?
That's not that bad.
Wow! Bad!
Is it chocolate top?
It's chocolate sponge.
Did you make that, Pop?
And then we did the icing. She helped me with the icing sugar, which didn't really work because it just ran off.
Was it too runny to put it on?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's-
just ran.
Yeah.
And then she placed all the chocolate buttons.
Looks like candle. Melted candle.
Yeah.
Cute.
Aw, thank you.
An epic fail. Yes,
Throw the camera that one, Neil. That one's like
Yeah, that
Come
one.
on.
Yeah, see
There you go.
Yan.
There's lighter. Do you want me to?
We made it look. No, do it after.
Yeah, do it after.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye, sis.
Veronica, do you want to start off? Happy birthday.
Go, ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray! Hooray!
Ready? Ready? No wish first. Sana wala ng corona. Ready?
Talaga to.
It's the life of the
Yay! Happy birthday, Dai! Happy birthday!
I can have a cold we can eat that. Guys, cut your slice. Cut Neil's cake. And give it a taste.
I am
It was made with love.
amazing.
And chocolate.
Thank you.
Nice though.
It's a volcano cake. Because I'm like a volcano. Haha, sorry.
Yeah, sometimes.
May nag-react doon daw.
Sometimes you're
Yay! Daddy will cut it. Daddy will cut it. Yes.
Oh, do you want to cut your?
You cut it. I'll plug
Yeah,
it.
but like it's your birthday. You can do the first. First.
How are we gonna cut this? Baba, careful.
Just go from the middle out, and then we'll do the rest. Hopefully it's cooked in the middle.
Baba. Did you make that cake? Hindi naman nila ako mapalasin sa Australia, di ba?
Hindi naman.
Pero kapag nakalabas ka, tapos wala kang TR, doon ka, ano yun? Doon ka nila. Nakalabas ka ng country. Hindi na natin. Oo, yung
There you
super.
go.
Ano niya, nag-explain mo.
Yay!
Yung
Get some
super
plate.
180.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Happy birthday to me. Thank you. Bye.
Summer in the hills, those hazy days I do remember. We were running still, had the whole